Alright, what's going on? If this is your first time watching any of my videos, hello. I don't have too many people that actually tune in that I know of, but I decided I should do a bank video just to recap however long I've been on this account. I haven't made much in terms of a video like showing my progress as far as I can tell. I don't even know if I've ever really recorded this account other than like some low level methods. Like I know I have like a shaman's video and a Zora video, but I haven't really made any videos other than that. So yeah, here's the bank. Sitting at about 1.6 bill. I've dropped over a ton of dupes to my main. I have no doubt in my mind this bank would be like 2.2 or 2.3 bill probably if I didn't drop over a lot of my dupes. I've had 6 tacits at one point. I've had 7 primordials. We'll go over it when I get to the collection log, but this is basically my bank. I like to think it's pretty organized. This first tab's semi-random. It's like the stuff that I need to get to, like cutting gems and stuff, so I'll throw it in there so I remember to do it. And then like other currencies and stuff put in here. I have a pet sitting in here. The other ones are my house. I might have to show those at some point. Cash stack is sitting at literally basically 166 mil, it looks like. Tackle stacks 150k. I've bought multiple onyxes as well, so this is just after some inferno or something, I don't know, and fight cave tasks and stuff. Long bones, I cash those in every once in a while for XP. Pet, cat for spices that I don't really use anymore. All this stuff doesn't really matter. I've been collecting crystal keys because I intend to open up the enhanced crystal chest at some point. But I am saving up my shards right now to get 2,000, so when I eventually get the Blade of Salador, I can just corrupt it immediately and not have to worry about grinding out more. And then all the other subsequent shards after that will go toward this crystal key collection. Gear tab, almost $1 billion gear, so clearly my gear tab is where all the meat is for this bank for the most part. Melee, I got full bandos, face guard. Got my Infernal Cape the other day. If you're watching this video, I actually uploaded like the last 5 minutes of the cape, and it's pretty cringe, but super happy to get that before the new year. I have all the Zenite jewelry. I have full crystal with Bofa, corrupted. I have all the boots from Cerberus, or all the, at least, what do you call them? The little things that it drops. My severely lacking mage setup is definitely here. I would like to get Ancestral at some point, but I'm at like 50 Cox KC right now. I haven't really gotten too much into it. I still have the suicide supplies and stuff, but going to this next year, I definitely want to get some of those Cox items because Ancestral looks about 450 times better than Aram's, I'm not going to lie. I have every ring besides the Warrior's ring from the Dagonoth Kings. Full Elite Void I got forever ago. Got the Fang. This is one of 5 Fangs I've gotten, or 6, I'm not sure. We'll check that later. I have every completed book because I like to do clue scrolls. I have all my arrows. As you can see, I have like literally almost 7,000 dragon arrows because I have literally nothing that can shoot them. So I am waiting to get a T-bow one day, and I'm sure those will go quickly from what I hear. I have a crap ton of arrows just from CG, mostly. Lots of bolts as well. Of every kind. Always running low on Zora scales. That's just how it is. It's like impossible to keep up with those. I also have a crap ton of dragon darts. As you can see, I got 2,600 created here, but I also have 7,700 more that I got from TOA. Primarily. I've gotten it from other sources, but TOA is just insane at giving you dragon dart tips. So I will definitely fletch those once I actually get the level. I've had to boost to make the other ones. I was using these for the Inferno, so. Here's my assorted spec weapons for the most part and other odd melee weapons. Recently I got the Saradomin Godsword hilt. I got that while going for the 50 kills for the hard task. And that's super lucky. I also brought this into the Inferno with me. I didn't actually use it as much as I thought I would. I figured I would have this and then the Inferno would be free. It definitely helped a bit, but I didn't really use it too often. Dragon Warhammer, got that so long ago now. I think this account's like, I made this back in 2019, 2020, I'm not sure when. I could check with Hans, actually, if I wanted to, but we'll check that later, potentially. I'm very proud of my Barrows log. You'll see it when we go into the collection log, but I have every single Barrows piece except for Torag legs, I believe. Yeah, I have everything but that. I've had duplicates of a ton of these. I've dropped some over. I've had like 3 Carols, 3 of each Carols, I think. I keep Black D'hide Body and Chaps for wilderness stuff, so I'll high out them every once in a while just to get it down to like 20 and 20. I have 2 more completed Godsword blades. I accidentally messed up and I've actually been high alking a lot of my other Godsword pieces. I should have 3 of these in here, but I only assumed I needed 4 for some reason. I completely forgot there's actually 5 Godswords. But I won't be getting an Ancient Hilt anytime soon, so I'm sure when I go for the other hilts, I will get plenty to make another one anyway, so. Let's see, where were we? I have 8 Kraken Tentacles. This is actually something I've been working on. I do plan on getting the staff from TOA. That's going to end up replacing my Trident. But I always thought it'd be cool to have the Enhanced Trident that holds like 25,000 charges. So I'll do Kraken tests even though I've already had it green log for a while. Just to see if I can get those last 2. And then I won't do Kraken ever again probably. I got 2 Staffs of the Dead, I believe. No, I only got 1. I got 2 Magic Fangs. That's why this one's upgraded, because I used 1 on my Trident and 1 on my Toxic Staff. Biggest flex item I had at one point, Spectral Spirit Shield. I got a fully completed Sigil by 72 Corp KC. I got like 2 Spirit Shields and an Elixir before like 40 KC or something. And then I went to 72 to actually get the drop for the Sigil. And then I made that like immediately. I was so excited. It helped a lot because I actually got this before I did my Cerberus grind, so it saved me a ton. From TOA, I've been doing a lot of TOA. I have Missouri Body, Chaps, Lightbearer, Ward, and Fang. I think that's all of them. I'm not sure. I also got the kit for the Assembler for doing a 350. I do want to do a 425 at some point and get the upgrade for the Ward as well, but I don't have an Arcane to attach to it, so I'm not really pushed too hard to do that. Brimstone, I could have a ton of those. I think I have 6 drops to make these boots 6 times, literally. I got rid of those, dropped them over to the main. Extra Bandos boots. Guardian boots, I actually got the core from Grotesque Guardians at like 400 KC or something, and I've been doing them as Slayer tasks because they give a bunch of XP. And there's a bunch of collection log stuff. Not a lot of Ironmen really like doing gargoyles, so I have that task right now. I'm actually working on it. I'm going to get to like 700 KC tonight, so that'll be cool. Sorted skill capes, they're all over my bank. And then a bunch of other crap I didn't know what to do with. So I got like 40,000 granite dust from Grotesque Guardians. Onto my herbs and potions tab. And food. I got food in here as well. I have a lot of herbs to use, as you can see. Clearly it's not as much as like a maxed Ironman endgame, but it's pretty good. Like, it's gonna take me forever to even get around to making those. I'm more so just use the potions I have, and once they run out or get really low, I start to actually use up the herbs. TOA has been crapping out literal Ranars, Toadflax, Snapdragons, and Torstal seeds like crazy. You'll see once we get to the seed tab. I got a lot of secondaries when I was going for 99 farming, so I just hold on to these. I'll start doing more snakegrass and limpworts if I ever actually run out, but it will be a long time before that happens. So, pretty proud of my stack of food here. I fished like 14,000 Karambwans like a year ago, and I've literally only gone like just over halfway through them. I caught 10,000 anglerfish or 11,000 or something when I was going for 91 fishing for the Mauritania diary. And so I cooked all those the other day. I'm actually 98 cooking now, mostly because of those. And I have plenty to get me to like 101 because I have grapes as well, as you can see. Just a bunch of assorted food and crap. I use these like when I'm pickpocketing. I'll use the bass and like the other crappy stuff. This stuff is just extra secondaries. I have 660 Lily of the Sands from TOA because I don't know when I'm ever going to use those. Teleports and runes tab. These ones aren't too special. I have a decent amount of blood runes, considering I didn't really make many of these. I've gotten a lot of them from TOA. And Death Runes from TOA as well, and a bunch of Soul Runes. I literally think I've gotten all these Soul Runes as drops. I've never really bought Soul Runes as far as I can remember. And then I think it also gives you Chaos Runes. I've been getting these somewhere, maybe Barrows. Yeah, so we got a good amount of runes. I'm sure we will go through Blood Runes very quickly once we get something that uses them. 76 Blood Essence from TOA, which is pretty cracked. I think you get like 1,000 extra Blood Runes per Blood Essence. I'm not really sure. I have to look it up. It's something like that. So that's like 76,000 Blood Runes, which is crazy. I have not done Guardians of the Rift or whatever the frick it's called to get the big pouch thing, but once I actually start working on rune crafting again, I'll definitely be doing that. I have all these tiaras. I'm going to drop these for sure at some point once I get 99 rune crafting, because what's the point? I got the achievement diary cape this year. I finally finished that. That was basically what was guiding me on my account build or journey, I guess. If I wasn't sure what I was doing, I was always just looking at my achievement diaries and seeing what levels and stuff I needed to actually finish that, because it's got some nasty teleports. This is my favorite cape besides the max cape. Also got the music cape so I can do the Foul of the Bard steps for master clues really easily. Lava Staff, Steam Staff from Zammy, Mud Staff from DK's. Smoke Staff I got really lucky on. I got, I think, 2 of these from Thermonuclear Smoke Devil, maybe only 1. I'll have to look. Dust Staff from Superiors. I got 2 Pharaoh Scepters. One of them I used to put the spell book changer thing in my house, and one just for teleports and for like the master clue step. I completed hard combat tasks. I'm gonna work on elites at some point once I get around to it. Other teleports. I'm like 4 or 5 times dry on the enhanced teleport seed, so I literally gave up on it for now. I'll go back at some point, but it's really annoying. I've pickpocketed so many and I haven't gotten it because I really want to get rid of these. We're gonna hop into Hollowed Sepulchre at some point as well once I get 92. It's just really not worth touching it until you get to 92 though, to be honest. I got 2 dragon pickaxes as well this year. I got one because of TOA, just like one down the crystal thing before the Aka room. And I was tired of having to go into TOA to grab my pickaxe out of there whenever I wanted mine, so I decided to go get another one from the Chaos Elemental. I got my first Smoldering Stone. I'm like literally 12 or 1300 KC or something at Cerberus. I think I'm at 1285 for 1 Smoldering Stone, but I cannot complain. You'll see once we get to the log how lucky I was there. Got the Celestial Signet as well. I think I've had this for like over a year now though. I got the Signet thing, the crystal one from the Crystal Implings, and you can combine that with the mining thing from the Stardust that you spend. So it gives you like a +3 mining boost and whatnot. I got Expert Mining Gloves. This one makes it so there's a chance for ore to not go away after you mine it, I think up to Amethyst. It's either that one or the Varrock one, I forget. One of them doubles it. I think the Varrock armor doubles it, and this one gives you a chance to not deplete the ore. A bunch of extra golden nuggets because I've completed like Motherlode, and I don't know what else to do with them. I could use them on gem bags at some point, but I kind of want to hold on to them to see if they come out with new rewards, so I'd rather not spend them all. Same with these unidentified materials. I technically don't need them because they go toward getting expert mining gloves, but you never know. One day they might add something else besides the clay sacks, whatever the heck you can get using those. I got Fish Barrel. I also got the Dragon Harpoon. This might have been last year. I'm not sure. Got that from Worms on literally 2002 KC, basically exactly on drop rate. And I've never touched Worms since because I finished them, so that's super nice. Haven't caught a Karambwa on this year, as far as I can remember. It's been a very long time. Here's my gem stacks. They're actually cracked. You get a ton of gems from TOA as well as CG, so TOA gives you the cut gems, and then CG gives you uncut gems. So a lot of these have just been stacking up because I don't know what I'm going to use them on yet. This will be probably for like Slayer stuff. If I ever go for the Imbued Heart, I can get like Amulets of Slaughter or something. Buckets of sand. These ones get delivered every day because I have the elite diary done. My stacks of bars is pretty good. I have a good amount of ore. I've been getting a lot of coal from Grotesque Guardians and whatnot. I think I got like 30,000 coal when I was killing, or I had 30,000 coal in my bank at one point when I was killing Bandos, because he drops a bunch too. So I will smith these at some point. I think I have like 93 or 94 smithing banked right here. Amethyst, I've mined 1820. I don't even actually have the level to mine Amethyst. I've been boosting with the Dragon Pickaxe while using the Light Bearer, because this thing recharges your spec twice as fast. So conveniently, if you're like 2 levels lower than the level needed to mine something or to cut redwoods, you can actually boost and use the Light Bearer, and it'll let you boost basically after like 20 seconds. Like there's 20 seconds where you're not able to mine it while you let it tick down, and then you can spec again and you'll be able to cut it for like 2 more minutes. So, and also if you have preserve, you can just keep spamming it. So that's really nice if you have preserve. Log stacks looking all right. I'm gonna use these for construction at some point. I'm sure I've been doing miscellaneous to get those for the most part. I don't know where all this mahogany came from. Must be drops from something, because I literally don't woodcut other than redwood. So plank stacks looking pretty good. I haven't made a plank in who knows how long, so a lot of these are from either chambers or other odd drops, or like clue scrolls and stuff will give you teak planks and mahogany. Bunch of crafting stuff, eggs. I want to get the outfit at some point. Here's my seed tab. The most noticeable thing, I've been going through a lot of Ranar. I had like 140 Ranar at one point, but they're the only thing I've been actually farming after 99. You get a bunch of these from TOA, get a bunch of these from TOA. So I got 192 Snapdragon, 435 Torso. Like, it's going to take so long to go through all these seeds. I'm going to have so many potions to make. That's why I'm not even worried about Herblore at this point. I'm going to easily have 96, 97 banked if I use all these seeds. Might be even more than that. I've had 5 bottomless compost buckets on this account, which is pretty cool. And I put most of my other seeds in saplings. I think you can put these in the seed vault. Pretty sure. Maybe not. I don't know. I have a bunch of stuff I put in there. This is my miscellaneous like outfits tab, like skilling outfits and whatnot. I have every skilling outfit besides the rune crafting one, I believe, and I don't have the full pyromancer outfit yet. I need to work on that, but I hate winter tab, so I've been pushing it up. I do need to clean these out. I got 2,000 purple sweets from clue scrolls from like 1,340 completions or something, so that's pretty cool. Fully golden prospector from doing shooting stars. This is like a bunch of odd clue scroll items, I believe, so I haven't touched these in forever. I'm pretty sure most of these I can just get rid of, so probably will. I also have the blue egg sac from Seracnus. This lets you change the color of the pet, but I don't have the pet, so I'm just holding on to it. Ooh, flared trousers. A lot of people envy this item on an Ironman because they're pretty rare from easy clues, and it's a master step in the wilderness. So a lot of people have to drop clues because of that, but I got super lucky and got those early on. So that's really cool to have. Here's my prayer tab. As you can see, I have a lot. I wonder if you can see this. You can. So banked prayer XP right now. I have, if I use the lit gilded altar, which I'll probably do because I don't know if I can bother going into wilderness. I might. I don't know. 90 is banked, it looks like, and if I went to the altar, I'd have 92, so that's, God, it's so tempting to go into the wilderness, though. That's like half as much XP. Yeah, bunch of random crap. I'm gonna go to Vorkath at some point and do a bunch of kills, so we'll see. If I can get enough to get me close to 99 with the lit gilded altar, I might just do that instead. I'm not even sure what this tab actually is. Actually, I have no idea what this is. That's kind of weird. It's kind of like a clue tab like this. I guess most of the stuff's in the same boat. I don't need most of these. I have champion scrolls too. Coming to the end of this here soon. And then this is my extras tab, or like, I'm not sure where to put them yet. If I go and get a bunch of drops, I'll just dump them in here so I can move them around later. I have 7 uncharged tridents from Kraken, so that's pretty cool. Extra skill capes. I also made a bunch of glories. Actually, yeah, that's why I had like 1,700 glory or dragon stones in here. 1,300. I forget how many. So I made a bunch of amulets of glory so I could go charge them to potentially get the eternal, but I haven't gotten it, so I have to uncharge a bunch of these and retry over and over again until I get it one day. That's about it for that. Let's grab this rune pouch out. Let's go to the house real quick so we can check it out. As you can see, my house is basically maxed. I got all the good stuff. If I get my construction up, I can actually put the spirit tree and the fairy ring together, so I'll do that one day. I have a full kitchen. This is one of the things I'm super proud of. I have this Chef's Delight barrel here, so basically what you can do, it's useless to me now because I'm so close to 99, but I've had this since like 80 something cooking probably. You could take a beer mug and then you could fill this up and it gives you +5 cooking. So I was just doing brewing at one point for like the master clue step for the Greenman's Ale. And I was like, it'd be kind of cool to have one of these in the house. So I have the Chef's Delight in here because it's like the coolest one. Full kitchen because it's cool. I can probably get rid of this room, but if you get rid of it, then the KQ head goes away. So I've honestly just been waiting till I get another one. And then I'll probably get rid of that room. Altar, at some point we'll use that. Ooh, about to get a collection log slot on YouTube. I think they decreased the rarity of the stale baguette, so we'll see what happens. I haven't had one of these in a while. Correct. Let's see what we get. Ooh, a hard clue. That's kind of cool. I didn't even know you could get hard clues from that. I probably did, but I forgot, I guess. Armor stand repair, workbench for clockwork stuff. I have all of the tools on the wall. It's like I'm a hardcore. Or not hardcore, an ultimate. I have the maxed portal nexus. This is a plugin. It's kind of cool. It like shows the teleports. Let's see. If you're interested in that, it's called Nexus Menu Map. I know a lot of people like that. But you can turn that off as well and have it have the normal interface. So this is mine. I do by basically by alphabetical order, and then if there's an extra teleport to like a similar place, they'll be right next to each other. Like this Marim is the teleport to the giant gorillas at the Apatol location, so that one's directly under there because it makes sense. But yeah, max that out. Takes like 44,000 law runes, I think, to get the complete nexus. I have the ornate jewelry box, which has all the teleports. I use this for Corp. Like I said, I have the occult altar. This is where you have to have the Pharaoh scepter to actually create this, so super nice to have. Here's my jars. I have 5 jars of dirt. I have the Abyssal Sire one, and it looks like that's it. That's kind of sad. I thought I had more than that. And my pets. I think I have 6 pets, something like that. I got Kraken. Oh, dude, I got the Zoro pet like a week ago. It was super cool. I'm only at like 700 KC, so that's cool. Tangleroot got really early. I have 2 Rift Guardians I've gotten before 86 rune crafting, which is something I've been trying to get on my main, or had been trying. I don't play my main much anymore, but crazy. I got 2 of those. I have the Rocky pet from Thieving. I got it also at 86, I think. And I have the Sire pet, or the, what do you call it? The Hydra pet in the bank. I also have 2 of those. And then some semi-useful teleports here. I like the Carol and the Sentiston teleport because this one goes straight into Canifis, and this one goes straight to the like hill next to the exam center. There's clue scroll steps there, and then barrows, of course. Gotta have the barrows portal. Lectern in case I ever want to make the tablets, and then the telescope I was using when I was doing shooting stars because I did not like sharing. And then I guess next we can go into the collection log, because this is like one of the cooler things at least. We'll look at combat achievements first, just to show what I've done. Yep, easy, medium, hard, and I actually have half of the elites done already, which is pretty cool, because I haven't even started working on those, so. Maybe one day we'll get Grandmaster, but it requires a lot more gear that I just simply don't have. I need like Dragon Claws, and I need the better prayers. I don't even have Rigor or Augury yet, so it'll be a while. Sire, I have not done in a very long time. Last time I touched it was just to do the hard tasks that were associated with it, so we'll do that at some point when we get a task, just to see if we can get like the head or the dagger and some other cool collection stuff. Pet would be kind of nice. Hydra, I was super spooned on. I got 2 pets by like 224 KC or something, and I got the claw. Must have been 300 something, because I think that was the last item I got. So only thing I'm missing is the jar, which is fine by me. Barrows, super spooned, only 530 KC, and I'm already almost completely done. I have a decent amount of duplicates, but also a lot that aren't, which is crazy to me. I've only done 5 kills for the tasks. I did Callisto to get my first dragon pick. It took like 172 KC, I think. And I got dragon swords from there. Cerberus, here's where I got 3 primordial crystals literally yesterday during a Slayer task. I got 2 of them practically back to back, so that one boosted my log quite a bit. Pet would be super cool. Jars are just going to take so long. I don't know. We'll get them eventually, I'm sure. I think jars will be the last thing I ever go for, if that's like the only thing I need from certain bosses. I would go for utility first, and then like other stuff next, obviously. Chaos Ellie killed for the second dragon pick because I could not be bothered to do Callisto. I was doing Callisto initially with the Fang, because that was before the Fang got nerfed. So it was really good, and then the Fang isn't nearly as good there, so I was like, screw it, I'll just do Chaos Ellie, and it was pretty quick. Chaos Fanatic, 25 kills for the hard task. I haven't gotten anything from there. Zilly, got really lucky. I got the hilt at 44 KC. That's the only thing I've gotten, but definitely the thing you want to get first. Except for the pet, obviously. But the hilt is so nice and useful. Corp, I've done 10 kills since I've gotten the sigil. I haven't gotten anything else, but like I said, I got 2 of that. A holy elixir at like 30 KC or something. And yeah, we do this every once in a while if I really don't know what to do. Crazy Archaeologist, I killed 106 times. I think just because of Slayer tasks. I'm surprised they don't have the Fedora. I don't think it's that rare, but that's weird. DKs, 5 Sears rings and 3 Berserkers. Still haven't gotten a Warrior. I'll go back for that eventually. Pretty chill to go there, honestly. It's just they don't drop too much other than bones that are useful to me at this point. I've had so many of these extra items from them. I've done 16 KC at Fight Caves. I'm trying to get the pet, so when I do the 6 Jad challenge, I can transmog this into the Inferno Jad, which is so cool looking. I'm on the 6 Jad challenge actually currently. That is the last challenge I have left. I did 5 Jads in like 5 tries or something, and I'm at like 40 or 50 tries at 6 Jads. It's so hard to get the rhythm down. Gauntlet, pretty spooned. I think I had my enhanced at 122 KC, and everything else just followed. I had like 3 or 4 crystal armor seeds, I think, by the time I got that, so cannot complain. I like to do Gauntlet like a couple times a week just to get the shards to potentially get another enhanced seed and corrupt. Grardor took me 1,173 KC, I think, or 72 to get the hilt. It's the only reason why the KC is that high. I would not have touched the boss any other reason. And then I did extra 5 kills or so for a task. I haven't really had a Slayer task for him, but for the combat task. Giant Mole, I will be killing a lot more of this. I'll get the pet at some point because I'm going to need to get a bunch of crushed nests. So I might as well go for the pet while getting those. So that'd be cool. I have full Darox. I don't think I've had full Darox since the last time I killed this thing. So I might use that. Guardians, killing them right now. I have the core, which is literally the best thing you can get from them other than the pet. So I'm just kind of killing them because they're really good Slayer XP. And be kind of cool to get these items. So might as well keep killing them. I think all their drops are like super rare though, apparently, because I've only had 3 drops in 640. I might just be really unlucky. I'm not sure. Maybe not. five compost buckets. I had a 1kc one on this account, and then on my Gim account I also had a 1kc one, so cannot complain. That is so nice. Inferno, super happy to have my cape. That is literally like a big weight off my shoulders. Every time I was doing content and I had my fire cape, I was like, man, it'd be nice to be doing this with an infernal cape. I feel like that was always in the back of my mind, and it was stressing me out. Took me like 2 tries recently to even get it. I started going for it like years ago on my main and then just gave up. So it didn't really take too long to just get good and good enough to do it. So I am looking forward to getting some Slayer tasks. I do need a little break from it though, because it stressed me out. But we'll see. Maybe I get some more KC in the future. KQ, barely killed. Only got the 25 kills for a hard task, which is how you're going to notice a lot of these bosses are the same. KBD, I do every once in a while when I get tasks for them. That's about it. Kraken, like I said, I greenlogged this thing forever ago. I got the pet at like, I don't know, 1000 KC or something, maybe even less. I did the 100 kill task for the hard, so that was the one of the other reasons I went there again. Got my 50 KC for the hard. Haven't gotten anything from Kree. Kree sucks really bad if you don't have black chins or if you don't have the staff. So I just convinced myself I will not do Kriara until I get the staff from TOA. That's just how it's going to be. Krill, really lucky at Krill. I've gotten, I think I had all of these by like 200 KC, maybe even less. Hilt would be cool to have because it is a master step at the Varrock Castle, I believe. Pet would be super cool to have, so I don't mind doing Krill that much. Next, haven't touched. I'll touch it at some point and hopefully get the really cool upgraded armor. Nightmare, I did 1 kill just to see if I could. Actually, I think you needed one for a hard clue or a hard task for combat, so I did that. It was just like a mass with like 8 people or something. Pretty easy. It's actually not that hard of a boss. 5 kills for the task. Sarachnis I was killing actually specifically for the giant egg sacs. So the cudgel would have been really cool too, but I don't know how useful it is on my account at this point. I feel like this is like a med level item, but I could be wrong. Scorpia, 10 for the task. Skatizo, I'm just waiting to get more totems. Honestly, I do them on black demon tasks, and that's it. Hopefully get the Jar of Darkness now that they changed the drop rate, and that's about it. The pet's not that rare, so I'm sure I'll get that at some point. Temperos, I'll go back to eventually, probably for the tackle box. I don't really care about the tome. Tome would be cool to have, obviously, for collection logs. So, I mean, I'll come back here eventually, of course, just because of this, but... Thermonuclear Smoke Devil. I'm pretty sure I've gotten 2 occults from there. The other one was from the regular Smoke Devils. Got the Smoke Battle Staff, and I haven't gotten anything else. Boss is really boring. I'm sure I'll go there when I have the staff. Vetinatus, 10 kills for the task. I'm starting to lose my voice because I don't normally talk this much. Vetian, 10 for the task. I hate wilderness bosses, but maybe once I get like if I ever go do the Revenants and get like one of the Revenant weapons, I'll definitely come back to them because those things slap in the wilderness. Vorkat, just freaking impossible to get any drops from there because they're also rare, but I'm sure I'll get them eventually when I start stacking bones. Wintertodd, I hate Wintertodd. Need to get the stupid robe for an elite clue that I always have to drop because I don't have that. Tome would be kind of cool to have. Then again, probably wouldn't use it too often. Zolcano, I really want to learn how to do Zolcano. I know it's really easy. I've done it on my main like a couple times. I want the Crystal Tool Seed. I think that'd be really cool. And you can also get more shards and stuff from that. So Zora, I've actually like been extremely dry at. I might be on drop rate for stuff, but I think I had all of these 3 uniques. Pet, obviously I'm lucky, can't complain. But for the Fang and all 3 of these Fangs, I'm pretty sure I had within 200 KC. And so, as you can see, I've done like literally 500 kills without getting another drop. I just want the Visage. Literally all I want. I'd be fine with that. But, you know, this is one of those things where you kind of have to keep killing this boss forever anyway, so it'll come at some point. I've been trying really hard to get into raids this year. So I did 50 KC. I mostly wanted the Torn Prayer Scroll for when I was AFK mining so I could use Preserve to keep my boost. So I was like, it would have been kind of cool to get a Dex though to help with the Inferno, but yeah, so I did the Inferno with the Eagle Eye and Full Crystal. Really wasn't that bad, but Rigor definitely would have helped. I'm super excited to get more into raids this year. Once I get the staff from TOA, I will be camping this, I'm sure of it. Theater of Blood, kind of hard because I don't have friends. At least all my friends that play are not in any position to be doing this, and they've never done it, so I'm sure I'll have to find a team for this at some point. But TOB sounds like it'll be like a lot of fun once I get to it. TOA is my raid of choice, clearly. It's pretty easy mode, and you can solo it, so that is the cherry on top for me. If you can solo it, I am more likely to do it, because I don't like doing team stuff too often. Just waiting for that staff. I have 14 purples, I believe, and I'm pretty sure it's pretty much on drop rate. I don't think I'm lucky or unlucky. The luckiest part of this is that I don't have 10 rings or like 9 rings in one fang. I'm pretty lucky to have 5 fangs and 5 rings. So, because these are like a 50-50. They're the most common, and either one is as rare as the other. So, if you're going to get one of these crappy drops, you want the fang, because it's worth literally like 8 times more than the light bearer or even more. I feel like I want to say more about TOA, but I don't even know. I just really like the raid. It's just fun. I've done most of these completions by myself. I've probably done like 40 or 50 raids with a group of some kind, but they always slow me down. I think my best times are literally solo, so I prefer that. Under the clues, I've done quite a few clues. I do them as I get them. I haven't been doing beginners though. I hold on to them in the bank because I'm tired of getting them. I'll crank out 600 of them at some point though, just to get the cool emote. But for now, I'm like, that's just a grind that I want to do one day. All the others I'll do passively, but beginner clues I cannot be asked. Easy luck's not too good. I mean, some of these are kind of rare, I think, but okay, I lied. Golden Apron, I have 2 of those. I think my first one I opened, I got one of those. 2 of the team capes. Oh, flared trousers. I was gonna say, I'm like, that should be in here. Flared trousers, best thing you can get. Mediums, pretty lucky with my medium luck. It did take me 400, I think, to get my ranger boots, but I have every single boot, so that's pretty cool. My log's looking pretty good for mediums. I can't complain, especially after having rangers. Hards, I really love doing hards because they give you some decent loot, and you can get like some these blessed D-hide, which is cool. Not that it's very useful to me because I have full crystal, but and Missouri now, so I literally have no reason to ever use these unless it's in the wilderness or something, but I just use black D-hide anyway. I've been waiting for this black dragon mask because there's a master clue step, I think, master clue, that requires this out in the wilderness in the KBD layer, and I've had to drop it many times because of that, so that is the one item I want from hard clues. Really bad. Elites have some of the coolest items, but trash regular loot. I have the adamant mask, mithril. I have the even lava dragon mask, I think, which is a rare. I'll show that. What I really want is some of these kits. I really like the kits, and the holy wraps would be sick. Any of the rangers items would be sick. I'm a big fan of like the pure look, so any of the pure items are really cool. I've had 2 katanas, that's pretty cool. Masters have the coolest ornament kits because they're for like your your torture and your anguish and stuff. I have the tormented one, so like if I get these other 2, that'd be sick. Godsword ones would be cool as well because I have 2 Godswords, so these 2 would be nice to have. Occult would be sick. Don't really care about any of the other items. Ale of the Gods is kind of cool, I guess. But like if I had to pick 2 things from here, it would be these. For sure. And the pet. I have had gilded. I've had gilded D-head chaps and a lava dragon mask, which is pretty sick. That thing is so cool. It looks really cool with the fire cape as well, but not gonna catch me wearing that. So mini games. I haven't done too much. I did Barbarian Assault just enough to get the level 5 in every level, just for the achievement diary. I want to go through and do more of these this year, but I feel like these mini games are more something you do after you've maxed, so I'm not in too much of a hurry to do those. Foundry, I'm going to do to get to 99 smithing just to be a little more efficient. Definitely something after maxing. I will do all of Guardians of the Rift until I either hit 99 or have everything. So if I'm going to do rune crafting again, it's going to be at Guardians of the Rift. Sepulcher, I'm super excited to do, but I don't have 92 agility, so I can't actually get the Ring of Endurance until I can get to the last floor. So it's really, really, really bad XP until you have 92 from my experience. So I am waiting on that. LMS, I suck at PKing. Obviously, I've never played this, so I'll do that at some point, maybe after maxing. Not going to catch me going back to Mage Training Arena for a long time. I'll do this before when I'm going for 99 construction, of course. Pest control, that'll be quick. I have the hard combat tax, which actually gives you like 3 extra pest control points, I think, after a game. So that'll help just a little bit to do these. Rogue's Den, everybody's got that. It's a low-level Ironman thing. I've been killing shades to stack up on their remains, so I can eventually go for the Zealot outfit. I would like to have this when I do my prayer training. So as you can tell, I'm going to get a lot of these outfits while actually training the skill that's related to it. Soul Wars, I've never even touched. I have no idea what any of these do. This one has something to do with Barrows Brothers. Temple trekking, yeah. Farming, I'll have to go back and do Tithe Farm. I was planning on doing it before I got 99, but then I kind of just ended up getting 99 instead, since the seed box isn't really that useful in an Ironman. And the can definitely isn't useful at all. I did trouble brewing just to get the stuff, because that's what helps when you're actually brewing stuff. I use this for the Greenman's Ale for the hard step, or the elite, not elite, the master step at Fellow the Bard. Volcanic Mine, never touched it. I have no idea how to do it. I'll learn one day. Arrow fishing, maybe I'll do it for Hunter. I don't know. I just know a lot of these rewards take many hours to get, so I don't know how to do that efficiently. Pets, 2 Hydra, as you've already seen, and 2 Rift Guardians. I've never done the Cam Dozel stuff. I'll do that eventually. Champions, this will come passively. Never killed druids. Chompy stopped at 1,000. I'm sure I'll go for this eventually if I ever get around to pet hunting, maybe, and I'm bored. This one's also like super free and easy. I don't even know where these Fossil Island notes come from. I don't know. We'll have to find those one day. I have not touched Black Demons in a very long time, or Demonic Gorillas. I will do these eventually, because it'd be kind of cool to have the ballista, I guess. Super spooned, as you can tell. I have all 4 within less than 800 KC, and they're all 1 in 300 each, I think. So don't be mad, though, because on my main, it took me like 1,300 kills to get 1 Zenite, so I think it just balances out. Potentially I might do these monkey backpacks before I get 92 agility. I'll do the 2,000 laps maybe. That's actually a good idea. I'll have to remember that. Motherload, like I said, I've completed like twice if I really wanted to. I think these come from the Ancient Cavern when you're killing Mithril Dragons. Only missing the Stale Baguette from random events. Revenants, I don't even know why. I think I went in to get the music track, but I killed 3 just because, like, you never know. I'll do those eventually too. I'm kind of excited for Revenants. Yeah, these are all free. Like I said, got the ring, star fragment, whatnot. Skilling pets. I want the Chinchampa pet really bad. That's the only one I really care about out of these. The squirrel's kind of cool too, I guess. And you can recolor that with the dark acorn. Slayer. This is actually one of the most underrated and cool logs that you can actually fill out. Because it's got some like niche, really cool items. Like, I don't know if I've ever seen the Mist Battle Staff like held by anybody in game before. Not that I ever use it, but cool. Would be cool to have. Any Visage. I would love to have the Draconic Visage. That would be sick. Dark Bow. I've been working on that. Anytime I get a Dark Beast task, I go do those. Hopefully to get that, but I haven't gotten it yet. I've been trying really hard to get the Drake's Tooth because I have the Holy Sandals and I want to turn them into Devout Boots. But I keep getting this freaking Drake's Claw instead, which is actually better to get dupes of because it's worth 600k and this is worth like 20k, but still. I'm like double drop rate for the Drake's Tooth, I think. I'll do the Dusk outfit, I'm sure, really far into the future. I cannot be asked to do Konar Slayer, I hate it. Dagon High, that'll happen eventually. Bloodshard, I've killed a ton of things and thieved a bunch. I've never gotten it, so I might be dry on that even. Tazar, I've never killed a Tazar creature, I don't think on any account ever. So I think you can buy most of these though out of the shop, and I think it counts. Maybe not the Obsidian. No, I'm pretty sure you can buy all these with Tockle. So that'll just happen one day. Miscellaneous tab's pretty sick. I'm excited to go for Dragonstone items because of those. Oh god, I'm sore looking at this one. I want that enhanced seed. I killed Bunny and Prifdinus because I thought that'd be cool to have. I've been saving up eggs, or trying to save up eggs to get the Evil Chicken outfit because that'd be cool. Yep, 2 Pharaoh Scepters. I'd like to get another one actually, so I can have one in the bank, one in the stash unit, and one that was used for my altar. I got super lucky and got Dragon Limbs on like, I don't even know how many Rune Dragon kills. I had a 3 Rune Dragon task, and I just happened to get it. So I have the Dragon crossbow in the bank, which is pretty sick. Trying to think if there's anything else that I can show. We might go to Lumbridge and talk to Hans. Lumbridge. Yep, so I've been on this account for 750 days. I haven't actually played that much. I mean, I have 179 days, so that's a lot, but for how many days I've had this account, I don't think it's that crazy. I played like Valorant and a bunch of other games and Rust at the time, so I've just gotten pretty big into this again. Especially now that I have the Infernal Cape. That just like lit another fire into me to excite me to do more, so I think that's it. I got some goals. I think I'm gonna go through, I think I already said, but I'm gonna do mostly raids. Biggest goal right now is to get the staff, and then I can go to Arma and get all the Arma pieces to upgrade my Missouri. Could honestly care less about the mask, but I mean, I'll take it if I can get it eventually. Take the staff to Cox and just see what I can do. You never know. Could get lucky and get a Twisted Bow. It'd be sick. And the sooner I have a Twisted Bow, the sooner I can do a lot of harder tasks, like combats and stuff. So, looking forward to that. It's my bank, 1.6 bill after thinning out a lot of my dupes. We'll see what happens next year, but thank you for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. I might have missed some stuff, I'm sure. I was completely winging it. Oh yeah, here's my stats. That's probably a good thing to show too. Lacking on fire making because I hate it, so. Runecrafting I haven't touched in like a year. I really like runecrafting too, that's the thing, but I've been so into PVM lately that it's just not even, it has not crossed my mind. But yeah, so that's about it. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you have any questions or want to see anything else. I was completely winging it. This is a very long video, so if you watched the whole thing, thank you. I'm sorry. Stay tuned for the next one. I'm sure I'll upload some more stuff at some point.